at Solitary. It's Lippy Witch, and we are on week 207, and we're talking about mental illness and paganism. So, this is a bit of a touchy subject for some. Sorry if I'm kind of trying to shut off a program I should have done already. But in the pagan community, we have quite a few people with mental illness. Some on a major level, some on a minor level, some you wouldn't know. I have been very frank on my own channel about being diagnosed with bipolar 2 in my early 20s. I had therapy, was on medication, had it dealt with, and medication did what it was supposed to do, and it equaled out my chemical imbalance. So I'm good now. But I also have ADHD, which is still a mental illness, sort of technically, which I still struggle with quite a bit. But in the community, I think, though the pagan community as a whole is very accepting of diverse backgrounds and how people are, I still feel there is still a bit of a taboo even within the community. I think if the videos that are produced in the community and on YouTube, if they're from popular pagans or is done in a certain way where it's very kind of educational, it's very accepted. But say, for example, someone is going through a break very clearly with some mental health issue and is very public about it, a lot of people, it kind of goes into a few different camps. It either goes that people don't know what to do, so they, sorry about that, withdraw and may observe but not interact. There are those who will actively try to get the person help and support them privately or publicly, it just depends. And then there are the assholes, which there's assholes in every community, and those like to stir up the mentally ill individual. And when it comes down to the pagan community, that, like, just in general, it's no different. And of course, we try to support each other, but there are just as many people who will use it for their own advantage. The person who is mentally ill, to get attention or to feel better about themselves, because sometimes it's not very obvious that they're ill. They may act out in what we just see as obnoxious, but in reality they are legitimately have mental health issues that aren't being addressed, and it's coming out in XYZ manner. So be it pagan or not, I would always suggest take a step back from when you're watching someone, and I don't mean just like YouTube, but like in life, and they're acting in a way that their age, their normal personality would dictate that it's abnormal. Maybe consider they are struggling with some mental health issues. Now, when it comes down to a magic level, it may cause them to do some irrational choices, like, I don't know, skyclad in the middle of winter. I don't know, although there's some people who will actually just do it just because they want to, but maybe using their thing to draw blood, but then get a little over excited about it and cause real damage, or get real crazy on the cursing when normally they wouldn't, or get super hyper focused on doing this one thing and that they're not getting it right. It just devastates them. Again, if you see someone who's struggling and you're already aware that they have mental health issues, or you suspect they do, talk to them. See what's going on. And if you feel they're at risk of harming themselves, be it magically or whatever, talk to someone you know who is in their life regularly, like a spouse or a parent or adult children, and express your concerns and make them aware of it if they may not be. Um, because if they're showing signs of potential harm for themselves or others in a very real way, regardless of what your spiritual path is, that is paramount to be dealt with and addressed by professionals. So, kind of a heavy topic, but I would love to hear what you guys have to say on it. So, I'll talk to you later.